Hello and welcome back to another video. I've missed you guys. It has been over a month since my last video, and my goodness, it is so crazy how so much and so little can occur in just a month. Just a day even. Time is a funky creature. Here in these videos, I walked outside and was just astounded by the birds. Oh my goodness, the marsh is such a happy place. I love taking my dog and my cat outside to just explore and to be there with them. And of course, to make sure that Cooter is not getting the birds because that is not okay. So very much keeping an eye on him and his little adventures. And so the weather has been turning a bit cooler, which has been so lovely. There's days filled with watching the chickens and the rainbows while the sun is still out, eating delicious food at Ayurvedic sadhana while watching their puppies play. As I've been taking classes at Ayurvedic sadhana and broadening my information and my education on Ayurveda, I've just been meditating on how to go about sharing health and wellness on this channel, on social media, and in a general sense. And one principle that has just been sticking with me is just how individual everyone's healthcare is, and how one person's medicine is going to be someone else's poison, and someone else's poison is going to be someone else's medicine. And so I just encourage you to explore, to experiment, to remove the shame that we often put on ourselves for not reacting to ways that people might expect. This can be like certain foods or certain lifestyles that maybe just don't make us feel good, that make the other people around us feel really good. And inviting curiosity in to explore what brings us wholeness, what brings us that life, that true life feeling. Something else that has been really sticking with me from my studies at Ayurvedic sadhana is the concept of sattva, purity, celibacy. Sattva is what they call pure and often involves celibacy. It's balance and it's fire. And with this fire, the concepts of purity and celibacy have been so obscure to me. During a student enrichment class, I got to ask Dr. V more about this concept, and it was in this class that he explained to me what sattva really is, and it absolutely blew my freaking mind. The way he explained sattva is the control of your impulses, the control of your senses, and that just made everything make so much sense. This purity that we strive for, this celibacy. I mean, think of celibacy. Refrainment from sex, right, is oftentimes the first thing that comes to mind when we think of celibacy. And with that, one of our most primal urges is to have sex. And to be able to control that urge, to control that impulse, is sattva, is purity. But it extends so much further than sex. And that doesn't mean that we're not experiencing these things. It doesn't mean that we don't allow ourselves to have joy and to have sex or any other thing like that. It means that we have control over what we're doing. We're taking the reins of the horses of our mind and really choosing where we go and stepping into our power. And so I thought that was just so beautiful. Here in this clip, I am working on the Gayatri Goddess painting, a painting for Dr. Vaidya G. For my history paper, I chose to write about the history of the Gayatri mantra and also the Gayatri Goddess. And oh my goodness, so beautiful, such beautiful lore. I'll attach the paper that I wrote below. It's not my best paper, but it's still fascinating to read. And I have just so enjoyed working on this painting and just pouring so much love into it. And I've been time-lapsing the whole thing, so I cannot wait to to show that whole video and the whole process and publish the finished work soon. And here I was sitting out by the fire with Cooter, my boy. Just love spending time outside whenever I can. I've been going on more walks with friends, and I cannot believe the difference it makes in your mental health. Like we know that exercise makes us feel better, but it is something entirely else when it's just like as simple as going for a walk and going to the nearby park. And for me, it's the nearby marsh, and just looking at all the life there and just taking a moment and breathing and just really zooming in on what is happening right in front of me, which reminds me of the 5 daily admonitions of Reiki that we are taught. Because, so for those who don't know, I facilitate Reiki, and it is not only just a healing practice, but it's a lifestyle. And there are 5 things that we say each day as Reiki practitioners, and that is, for today, I will not get angry. For today, I will not worry. For today, I will work diligently. For today, I will be kind. For today, I will be grateful. Speaking of grateful, oh my goodness, going on this hike with my classmates and now good friends. Oh my gosh, so heart-filling, and I don't even have the words for it. We sat by this little stream, enjoyed a snack, and I brought out the herbal astrology deck, and we placed them along the rocks. That way we could do a little reading. The herbal astrology deck is published by the Enema Monday house. The author is Adriana Ellis. I'm not sure I'm saying that last name correctly, but oh my goodness, the amount of just love and thought and wisdom put into this deck is incredible. So that was such a joy, and then we continued on our way, just observing all the beauty that nature has to offer. Bobby has been making more friends on the trail, and he has managed to meet 3 other dogs, exactly 1.5 years old, just as old as him, and they have been able to run and gallop together, and it has been the most wholesome experience ever. I loved just seeing him get to interact and make friends, so what a joy. We went on our hikes together, and then here is Mr. Diego getting his zoomies. And oh my gosh, these two are the best friends. Isaac Cooter loves the dogs more than he loves us. He melts with them. It is so sweet watching him go from this little grumpy creature to just this absolute love bug when it comes to hanging out with Bobby and our roommate's dog Max. On another note, one of the absolute honors of being a student at Ayurved Sadhana is getting to see the books from Dr. Bharat Vaidya's archive. He has brought these books over from India, and I just, wow, there are no words for how grateful I am to be able to study at Ayurved Sadhana with Dr. V and all of the just beautiful souls here at this school. Here in this clip was the graduation puja, and wow, like I said, there's just not really much words to encapsulate it. And that, my friends, is the end of today's video. Thank you so much for being here, for spending this time with me, for supporting this journey, and I can't wait to grow and learn alongside you. If you have anything that you're proud of, or that you're doing that you're excited about, or just want to share something that feels good to you in the comments, please do. I would love to hear from you all. And yeah, just keep supporting each other, because community is so important. And yeah, I can't wait to just keep sharing this, like I said. Obviously, since I keep repeating it, that's always one thing I find funny when I journal. Like, there's this like subconscious journaling thing where it's like you just keep writing and then you just see how many times something pops up, and then you can just like really see where your brain's at. So that's a little indication there. I love practicing that one, but I'm just so grateful for all the people that I met along the way, for all the people I am to meet, and the people that I get to learn from all around me at all times. And not just the people, but the whole planet, the whole universe is always teaching something. And so what a privilege to be a lifelong student. And yeah, I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, your night, your evening, your afternoon, your morning, wherever you might be in time. All right, I'll see you next time. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I got my first job ever teaching at a yoga studio. Well, it's technically a gym, but still, it feels like a yoga studio. It is the cutest place, and I am just so grateful. And I love being able to teach people, and also to like guide and just encourage people to channel their own inner wisdom. And so I'm so excited, and I hope to post some more little yoga sequences on here. And yeah, so that's really the end this time. Okay, guys, I will see you next time. Bye!